I'm sure we've heard many times the 3 pillars of sustainability. I'm not going to go over them again. But basically, this one is about the economic pillar. And I'm sure you guys heard about environmental a lot. Not much about social, that will go over to some other juncture. But economic is what this entire presentation is going to be about. Financial stability. It's pretty self-explanatory. Money in should be more than money out, because you want money and you don't want to be in debt. That's bad. So we'll go over like tips for budgeting, everyday activities you can do to like cut down on spending. And there are 2 activities for this presentation. Probably not going to get to them. I'll just give you guys M&Ms at some point, because I'm probably not going to make it there. And to be honest, it's about quality. So budgeting. A few things. I'm going to start off not with this slide. I'm actually going to start off with, oh, I moved something. Ignore that. With this. This is my actual like budgeting spreadsheet. It's no longer active because you can look. It says last edited April 14th. So it's a little while, but this actually did work for me for a little while. You're not a freshman. You're not a freshman. Are you guys fresh? Yes, yes. Okay, 3 nods, and I know you guys aren't.
It does.
You guys have jobs.
On natural gas.
No, no, no. You guys have meal plans. Okay, that's all yes. So, for me, there was an overlap where I had a job and a meal plan. Now you might be wondering, how is that bad? Okay, I didn't have to pay for food. So I'm like, oh, that's great. I have to pay for housing. That's great. Now what happens is when you get $400 with nothing to spend it on, you spend it on something dumb. Not like the skateboard here, that's fine. But the whole thing is that once you buy something like that, you go, oh crap, I did not budget anything correctly. Because you're like, I bought all these things, and then now you're thinking, I need to save up again. But let's say next week I say, oh, I wanted to get like Krispy Kreme donut because it just opened last year. Man, that's some more money gone. And then you start thinking about how much money do I have to spend. So, in my case, I work at Zachary Common Labs, $8.50 an hour, 10.5 hours a week. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. Basically, I have a goal that I want. I want to buy this Ender 3D printer. I want one for a really long time. So I spend have $20 set aside for saving per week, and then that's the spending. You notice my spending went into the negatives because I went to Walmart. Walmart is dangerous. There's lots of food that you want to eat, so that gives you a good idea of how much you're spending. So go back now.
Their blue line look kind of like this, and really good. Their green line.
Okay. So budget, you can estimate how much you're spending and how much you're making. You guys don't have a job, you guys probably aren't going to worry about this. In the future, this will become really important. I'm so serious because you're going to notice that you are actually spending quite a bit, like especially if you buy like, I don't know, one of those like bottled mocha frappuccinos at Starbucks. You don't really worry about it right now. If you buy like one of those a day, that adds up. So use an Excel sheet or an app. Mint. This is interesting for me because I actually have this installed on my phone right now. It's useful. If you're on Android, it has a widget. The widget tells you that you're poor basically every day, or you're rich. Man, I don't know. So it's pretty good at giving you an idea how much money you have on a day-to-day basis. I don't know what Clarity Money is, but according to this, it's very similar to Mint with a different layout and feel to it. I'm going to take that at face value. So budgeting tips, I already went over savings. It's really important. I cannot stress this enough. Have an emergency fund. Right now, your parents are your emergency fund. So you don't need to worry about that right now. In the future though, you're going to want something more consistent than your parents or something else, because you don't want to ask your parents for like money every week if you're like 30. That's like not the best look. So have an emergency fund. If you're paying off a debt, remember, money in more than money out. Remember that. It's important. I should be a business major in this thing. Don't set an unrealistic budget. This is also really important because like, let's say let's say I'm not, just for the sake of being out here in the same conversation every single time. I have $90, okay? And I set aside $45 per week for spending. If I go over that 1 week, okay, that's fine. let's say I go over that the next week. Let's say $45 is not enough for 1 week. But I said, oh, I can do it. When you go over like 5 or 6 times, the budget becomes useless. There's no point in having it. So make it realistic that you're actually going to follow it, so it becomes an actual issue if you go over it, you know? Or else you're just going to be like, I don't need it, and next thing you know, you're poor. Separate needs and wants. I didn't need this. I wanted it. And I convinced myself that I needed it because I was living off campus. I was thinking, oh, what if I miss the bus one day? I'm going to be so late to my class. I could get a bike. I could schedule my time better. I didn't need it. I wanted it. So make sure you know the distinction between need and want. Granted, this has proved its worth over the last year. It's still a want more than a need. It's a luxury. I'm assuming the ones that have meal plans, you guys don't eat out very often. You guys have cars. You have a car? Do you use it a lot?
Not really.
Yeah, figures. Do you two eat out a lot? You guys, what do you guys do? Cook at home? Yeah.
Or just not eat.
Yeah, that's so much money. I don't recommend it, but solid choice all around. I'll tell you right now, 94 cents for like a box of spaghetti, solid choice. That lasts like a week. You cook it all on like, I cook it all on Sunday, and it lasts me for a really long time. And I just make some like ground beef or something, and it lasts like forever. So stuff like that, and you get the food you want. I love pasta. And it saves money on gas, which again, not that pertinent. Manage your meal plan. You three said you have meal plans? Okay. Do you guys have too many meals? No? Did you get a really low one? Smart. You're probably gonna make it. You're probably like you're probably like perfect. If you, I had too much. I say that because I had 50 at the end of my freshman year or something. That's like $500. You don't want that. Manage it well. If at the end of the year you have a lot, donate it like Yadira said, the little one with blue shirt, or just cover your friends. They want food, 4 swipes of Panda Express and give them food. I don't know. Manage it. Make sure you know what you're doing. And consider using $9 as a meal plan, because every single time you guys use one of those like conversions like Papa John's or something, you're losing money. Actually, every time you're losing money. So just use $90.
It's made out of scrap.
I use meal trays too, so that's like a preference thing, I guess, at some point, because I use Sabisa quite a bit, but $9 is a solid option.
I'm not sure.
Borrow instead of buy.
Stacked up in the EcoRep closet.
Okay, again for the freshmen, because I'm sure you two figured it out by now. Did you guys buy all the books that they say was required?
It's not hard.
No. Yes. No. Okay. Do you regret buying every single book?
I haven't used a single one yet.
There you go. Yeah. You don't use all the books they say you do? I mean, that's not recorded, right?
It's all recorded.
Okay, I'm gonna cut that out later. Basically, I'm a junior right now. I'm a CT major. I have thermodynamics and all this stuff. I didn't buy a single book. I have the PDFs for it. You can find really good websites that show you every single like book and download as a PDF. Completely free. Some of them are sketch. Some of them are probably viruses. But there are occasional ones that are really like diamonds in a rough. That's what I got. So
basically,
school books. Borrow. Go to free campus events. I don't do this. I'm scared of people, so I don't. So I'm not going to fully recommend this. It's a great idea. You get free food, but personally I don't like going in like, hey guys, yoink, and like leaving, right? Or like being like, hey, yeah, this is a great club. What am I here for again? And just like booking it. But if you're really interested in doing these things like that, yoga, I don't know, stuff like that, they have free food. That's a meal, maybe 2, if you're lucky, and Tupperware. Okay, this one's pretty obvious, water bottle, and this is where it all ties in to environmental and everything else. Have a water bottle, because you don't need to buy water. You can refill water. There's so many like water refilling stations on campus, let's be honest here. There's like one every corner. Get a reusable water bottle. I need water right now, but I'll get that later. Don't drive. If you live on campus, don't drive. If you live off campus, don't drive. Basically, just don't drive, there's no point. Unless you really have to go somewhere. But even in those cases, you could probably get a friend. But used a VO-Ride bike, and I laughed because we all remember, you two remember OFOs, which are great. For you guys, for uninitiated, OFOs were last year's VO-Ride. They went,
They were legendary.
oh yeah, they were great. Imagine this thing and Magic School Bus Yellow. It was great. They were,
Always broken.
always broken, always in the stupidest places. Like, I mentioned this like 3 times now, 4 times now, Abby's gonna have to hear it again. Basically, I remember there's videos of like people walking into the bathroom and then like in their bathtub is an awful bike. And I'm like, what? And according to Alyssa, apparently one of the corridors, they just filled it up with OFOs at some point. So, but yeah, you can use that because it doesn't seem like you're doing some shenanigans with the VO rides yet. But yeah, you can take the bus. I'm not gonna lie to you; they are not consistent, really, like at all. Honestly, I don't. It's not as consistent. But they work. If you and this goes back to want versus need versus want, whatever. This thing, I got it because I was going off campus. I didn't need it. I wanted it. It helped me get to campus. So I thought I needed it. Don't need it. Walking, always an option. Usually an option. If it rains, not really. Carpool with friends, I mentioned that already. One of the other girls mentioned how she has a class off campus, 10 miles away. I didn't know that they even did that here, but you can carpool with your classmates if something like that happens. These are like other ways you can save money. Using coupon and discount apps. I mentioned Honey because like every YouTuber right now is mentioning like Honey. I guess it's sponsored. Apparently works, so great. Man, I feel like a sponsorship. Can we get sponsored? Sure. Great. Pocket points. According to Nicole, so it's not me, if anything happens, you download this app, you have it open, you turn off your phone, and you get paid, or no, you get points for every minute it's off. You use points to get coupons.
I use that. It's great.
Don't know how they make money. Don't know what it's doing. I don't know. It works somehow. Hooked. I didn't really recommend this personally, but apparently this thing gives you exclusive deals. Like if a deal comes up for like a day or two, you can use it at that restaurant and go there and redeem it. Personally, I don't think it's like the best for time management or any like, I don't know. To me personally, like triggers like the, what is it called? FOMO, fear of missing out. You know, kind of like, I need to do this right now. That's what's got hooked after all. But it saves money. Groupon. I love the examples that are here. I love using Groupon for oil changes, museums, and airport parking. My favorite things to do with my friends. I don't know how I didn't notice at the first like 2 like things, but those are the examples we have here. What these examples we have here? But yeah, I assume you guys don't know what Groupon is. I don't see any shakings of the head, so I'm not gonna have to go. All I know is that, yeah, dude, bring your friends to airport parking. Right. Other resources that we have on campus. Okay, I'm gonna start from the bottom because it's far more easy to explain. Veteran services. If you're a veteran, this is pertinent. Are you guys veterans?
So how do you
Okay.
handle this?
Someone in my class is a Marine who did bond defusal, so that's pertinent to him. Financial aid office also should be pretty obvious. You all know what that is.
So then you can break it down.
Okay. FAFSA. According to Alyssa, not that useful, but apparently it's a website that just shows a list of scholarships and you can apply for them and it tells you what to do. I don't know if it works. For some people it does. Yeah, it's kind of like it should work. I don't know. Maybe you're not giving enough time into it, but
A lot of them aren't applicable is the problem.
yeah. Money Education Center. According to Nicole again, because I didn't know what half of these things were and she gave me crap for not knowing. These people, their office, and the people in it, basically tell you how to spend your money correctly, or how to not spend your money. Just save money. They have PowerPoints, they have meetings and stuff like that. The only thing that is a problem would probably be time management because you have to go there. However, according to her, they're doing online things now. So do more research, try to use
I don't know what
their
they're
website
I guess
stuff.
Such a utility plan.
Okay, so
I can't really speak.
next thing is like M&M activity. I'm just gonna give you guys the M&Ms because Brianna was concerned about equality and no one getting M&Ms, so I'm just gonna hand out these M&Ms starting on the left and give M&Ms to this person. Basically, the way this thing works
See my mom's got to change it.
is your M&Ms are your monthly budget. I thought it was weekly. I said monthly.
Much less.
Or wait, no, it's monthly. I thought it was weekly. Regardless, you have 2 piles for savings and 1 for spending. Basically, you spend 1 M&M per cup of coffee built brew yourself per week. Spend 1 M per empty meal out. So let's say I give you guys 10 M&Ms. Every single time something here is applicable, you'd have to give away M&Ms.
And left the box
Peace.
there.
No, you don't eat it. Yeah, you can eat it now. That's fine. No, I'm saying not during activity. And don't go to the yeah, no, you're good. Spend 1 M&M per off-campus movie / concert / play. I didn't. I don't have. Spend 1 M&M per night at Northgate. You don't have to admit that if you don't want to. Spend 1 M&M per shopping trip. And basically the whole thing is at the end will be like, oh, did your M&Ms last a month? What was your most egregious spending categories?
I have a motorcycle.
Personally, from what I can tell,
And I do drive.
most of it's groceries. Groceries cost a lot. I mean, let's be honest. So what action are you using you'll alter in next month? And what are some additional spending habits not mentioned that you might change? And at the end, the whole idea is however many M&Ms you have saved, you eat them. The ones that you haven't, you give back to EcoRep who then eats it in front of you. I don't know. That's some, yeah. This is the other activity. Shelby really wanted me to go over this. I don't know what it is. Let's find out together. Yeah.
Like I guess on campus.
Oh boy. Am I a stuffed bear or a spinner? I don't know.
You can just continue to the spin.
It's like my grandma.
Man. I accept
I was pretty.
whatever I'm doing. Find a job or exit.
My God.
I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
Anyways, this is the result.
Oh, these are choices.
Your personal overshoot day.
Dependable function. No.
Run out of resources.
Know your way around. Yep. That's $9 an hour. Wait. Hold on.
It's April 26th.
A server? No, I can't do that.
We started on January.
So I'll probably do like
January 1st.
office
Started
stuff.
using as much waste as I can. It was around the other resources.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Man, you didn't tell me these are all math. Your monthly pay is based on a 40 hours work week, but temp jobs often vary. So, my monthly pay would be $1,440.
Apparently not.
Minus taxes
You need 3
is
earners.
$1,224. So, and then minus the monthly take-home pay, or I don't know, weekly pay is $306.
So,
I guess that's the main
you
takeaway
think
here.
it'll show like a breakdown of like why that says what it says.
Oh, so I guess it's how many days have gone by. So, affordable air tax requires you to get health insurance. The good news, your child is covered by the state, but you are not. So what would you do? Do we all have a vote on this one?
What does each plan cover?
Agriculture
Oh.
is an industry that they waste.
Man, you're asking me!
They waste tons of tons of water, irrigating land that they could have just like, they're taking desert. So you have to move a massive amount of water over there, so they're just like.
So if you opt out, you're only paying $12 a month, but if you,
Problem with all
But you're taking a chance, so if you get sick or something happens, then it'll be all out of pocket.
Producing food.
I go with bronze.
yeah,
bronze
that sounds solid.
Constantly washing. You ever have you ever heard of costume?
Find a place to live. Oh, okay, so I can either go here.
Right now, you're halfway to, you're like 25 miles away.
Hamburger Patty actually uses.
I'm at 25?
Well,
Yeah.
because you're zero,
That's
you're in the
the
middle
house.
of 0 and 50,
No,
so I think you moved that guy.
Water to produce.
Oh.
Yeah, move
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Oh.
Dude,
Yeah,
live
I want to live at work. My favorite place to live. Okay, so middle is like, okay, it's either 760 to 855. That's $100 per month difference.
It's plastic.
685 plus okay. Travel cost. Okay.
That's wasteful.
Travel
And also
cost.
those resource things. A,
remember your per monthly amount is 1,200 and change.
What do you guys think? Should we just stick it in the middle?
I live at my workplace, so.
So you're paying the price.
We did this. Just remember, if we go bankrupt, that's on you. That's on you if we die. You can bike or walk to work.
Maybe we only need
Continue.
Yeah. So,
Look,
Our balance went way down.
What?
Our balance is down. I don't know if y'all noticed, we had 1,000, and now we have $145.
40% of my
We still have like 3 more categories.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So like it says up in the left-hand corner.
No, there's no problem here with our Hold on 20 seconds.
You know, this is kind of.
Oh, he's just trying to change it.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, our balance. We're good.
Is this how life works?
Yeah.
Oh, let's rent that storage unit then.
Oh. Man, we got a lot of money, Shelby. Man, I wonder what happened. Real crazy. I'm winning. What do I want to do? I would,
In the office.
I don't know, have a yard sale? I don't need all my crap.
Do you need it anymore?
No. It didn't update. Wait, did it update?
It's fun.
No, it's 100% gonna update, I think. Yeah, it updated.
There we go.
Okay.
That's it.
Get a babysitter or stay at home.
And now there's time left there.
Bro, I don't need to go to a concert.
Bro,
I have video
watch
games.
it through YouTube. That's the real.
It's easier for extra ways to make money if you have access to the web, but you don't have no internet.
You probably got like 5 minutes.
Man, I can't go without internet and not go to a public library. I don't know about y'all.
That'd be hard.
All right, we're doing this one.
Interesting.
Your car is due for annual inspection and registration. I don't need it. Wait, we live at work. We don't need a car.
Take your
Take your
chances.
We live at work.
Carpool bus.
Abby, you wanna get in on this?
Yeah.
Oh, ha! You're
Oh,
looking
ha, ha,
at
you're gonna run out of money.
$200 for your
No,
car.
we're not. We already established I have a lot of money. Okay, hold on. You've been working for several hours and you're starving.
Buy a
Live
burger
with
from the dollar
it.
menu.
Dollar
menu. Get fat.
There's no
Get high
option for no getting food.
Well, you have to buy a burger from the dollar menu. Sorry.
Abby, you're the reason why I'm gonna die one day.
Well,
Your landlord found out you have a pet, and now you have to
Oh,
take. I don't have a pet.
Ask your friends to take the pet.
get rid of your pet.
That's for free.
Take the pet to the
It
shelter.
doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work that
What?
way. You have to like share it on social media. You can't do that.
Share it with me.
Shelter. You got the money for the fee. You got $234.
So you see what happens.
Take it to shelter.
I want to change the balance again.
You're not gonna
Share
share
it
it.
with me.
This is all happened in 1 week.
Okay, I got money.
We're gonna pretend like we gave it.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
This stresses me.
2 bills are due today. What do you want to do?
I mean,
Cell phone bill?
Damn it!
Well, your car's already,
Okay, I don't need a car.
I say cell
it's
phone.
not. Yeah, it's not even inspected.
I don't need a cell phone.
Not even
Okay.
inspected.
I want a
We're
cell
not
phone.
driving it. We're good.
Okay, your phone will stay on, but you better drive. Drive carefully. You don't need
live
to
at
drive.
work.
And we live at work. We've already established this.
Not even worried about it.
One of your coworkers that got us seriously sent him to hell.
Forgot your wallet.
Your company doesn't offer.
Don't say you forgot your wallet.
Say you forgot your He could feed his children with
Wait,
that
$20? What kind of? Okay.
You
We're
forgot.
budgeting.
Where's the
man.
$5 option?
Yeah.
Beggars can't be choosers, buddy. Come on now. I can't float.
Shelby, you can't. You're a peacekeeper. You can't do this.
Come on, hurry up.
Can't
Take
use
something.
Your stress level is through the roof.
Light up.
Live with it.
Light up.
No.
No.
Say
No,
no.
Say no.
no, Abby, bad. Okay. Your tooth has been hurting for weeks and it's starting to get unbearable. You need a root canal, but you don't have dental insurance. I thought we bought insurance.
Yeah, we got the bronze plan like
Apparently
idiots.
that didn't.
It didn't include dental, obviously.
Get some numbing gel.
Wait.
I'll live. Wait,
Yikes.
what does that mean?
Now that means all that red stuff I think is dead. Okay.
Have you already used your need cash funds?
What's that?
We
Jared.
don't.
Jared.
I think we're out of time.
That's
Are you
fine.
trying to hack it?
No.
Oh, you missed it. We had like $15 million.
Yeah.
But basically, you just keep doing the same thing, and if you make it all the way through the month, you win,
So put us back to where we
basically,
were.
without
Made it.
running out of money.
Solid. We're
Basically,
done.
we robbed a
We're
bank.
now like,
That's it.